second match between Weedie and YucoN. They chose Uno Arena for a second match.
Yeah, this was Weedie's pick.
I guess it suits him better because I think his playstyle is a bit more. Wow,
Nice frag there.
Yeah. But I want to say his playstyle is a bit more slower than YucoN's from my point of view. YucoN likes to dodge a bit more, so therefore is a bit faster. And Thorns is a greater map, and speed can be an advantage there. And Weedie likes to take his time, build up a rhythm, and
A special thing about this map is that if the flag flies into the abyss, it takes like 15 seconds to return itself. The map is just made for exactly this. And
you can exploit that if you go for the capture flag at the exact time when it's returned, which would be a professional cap.
indeed.
So,
Weedie is under pressure now because this is a deciding match for him, or game rather. The match is split up in 2 or 3 matches.
It saves the flag there, just a few inches before the cap.
Tell us a little bit about Weedie. You know him
Well,
for a long
Weedie,
time.
I should, yeah, but not really. I mean, as many of you know, I played demo for most of my UT career from 2003 to 2010.
You mean
and
the demo of the game?
Yeah, the demo of UT. And Weedie is initially a demo player, which visited a full version for the first time like a year ago, maybe.
And a nice frag again, by the way.
He's from, again, a nice frag from Weedie. And he's from Belgium. And his favorite map would be Morpheus, but since it's a deathmatch map, we cannot put it in this tournament. And as you said, he likes to throw grenades, and he's got a bit of slower style than YucoN, but it seems it can be effective if he manages to get the frags at the right times. And tell us a bit about YucoN.
Well, I don't know him that much because he just started with the game mod. I mean, with rockets and low gravity. And all I know is probably that he came from the, I don't know how you pronounce it, InstaGib or InstaGib community. And played, I guess, for some years there. And decided to swap into rockets, to rockets.
Yeah, indeed, because he told me he likes it way more because it takes more skill to kill someone, and even more to kill someone in a beautiful way, like a pickup midair, and
like we did it for a few times now.
Yeah, and it's something I really like about players when they realize that low gravity rockets is actually probably the most difficult mod in this game. And not just play stuff like InstaGib or Sniper CTF all the time, which is more or less just click kill. And what else there is to mention is that YucoN is from the Netherlands, so we have Netherlands versus Belgium. And
is he?
Yeah, and those two countries, like Austria and Germany, have their rivalry going on. So.
Oh, didn't know he was from the Netherlands. Okay.
Yeah. And that also heats up the atmosphere. But YucoN already with 3 cap lead now.
I'm kind of confused or amazed. I don't know.
I don't know if Weedie can come back into this match.
He must.
He showed the willpower too. He showed the more beautiful frags for my taste.
Right there.
But YucoN managed to get the frags at the right times.
But what I noticed is that Weedie kind of pulls back. I mean, he's playing more defensive right now.
Yeah. And the grenade there.
I don't know, why did he suicide there?
I have no idea. And again, the counter. Yeah, as you said, it's a deciding match for Weedie. If he loses it, he's not out of the tournament, but out of this round and in the lower bracket. And to be honest, there won't be so much more easier opponents than YucoN because, well, we're only 16 players in the tournament, and most of them are a lot more experienced. So Weedie should really try to get back into this match
Well,
if he wants to get far in the tournament.
to mention is that the loser of this game will play against Nice, and the winner will play against Luck.
Yeah, which will also be interesting because I guess Luck is also around the same level, maybe a bit higher, but could be interesting match.
I guess that Nice would be a little bit easier to beat, which means
Yeah.
Weedie's maybe going for a lose here because he just about to face Luck.
I don't think they know the schedule that exact, but as you said, it could turn out to be the right move to lose here.
Weedie just made his first capture, by the way.
And also can prevent YucoN from counter capping.
That was a bit of an overextend there, I guess.
Yeah.
And a counter cap.
We shouldn't waste too much time in defending his own flag when the opponent is trying to grab, because if you're unlucky, you can always hit your opponent in an unlucky way that he makes a takeoff with the flag and gets a free cap. Then
The best way would just be to get over to get the enemy's flag and just try to damage your opponent a little bit, so it will be easier later on to actually kill him. But fragging him is not... Well, if you frag him, he's in your face again.
Yeah. But Weedie managed to get another 2 caps, and there's only now 1 cap down.
Did you see that? I don't know, was it a suicide?
What's
I
that
believe so.
fucking police sound out there? They just shut up.
Weedie seems more focused now, but also way more defensive than before. Even more than, I don't know, a few minutes ago.
Yeah, maybe he realized that YucoN is just better, and when they both play a fast style, so it might be the right technique.
Yeah, he's abusing the outer border of the map, and YucoN is kind of falling for it.
Yeah. And she might get the equalizer now. Yeah.
Did you see that unlucky flag flight?
Yeah. And can prevent the counter cap.
YucoN was pretty confused right there.
Yeah.
Turning his
Another
mouse like, I don't know, 70, 120 degrees. Weedie is also abusing the suicide command in order to, well, if he's damaged,
Yeah,
he will suicide in order to get 100 hit points again.
Exactly, which I also like because it's a tactical component of the game that very few players actually use. I think a few have been complaining about it.
Well, I guess you can use it and you can abuse it, so it will be...
Well, I think it's a normal part of the game because even without a suicide keybind, you could just throw rockets at your feet to suicide. So
yeah, well, sure. But if you keep on with the suiciding and if you keep fighting in your own base, it's kind of, I don't know what I should think about it.
Well, since you only start with 100 hit points, which one single precise rocket can take away, I don't consider it too cheap.
And a nice flag flight. I guess, yeah, it's still on the map.
Close one, though.
It was pretty interesting right there because YucoN thought that Weedie was going for the flag and the capture, but he did, well, a pretty round dodge around him and confused him by that.
Yeah.
This looks like, yes, it's another counter cap. Six to six captures.
That's gonna be interesting.
Which basically means, well, all captures they did before are worthless. It's only this last cap that will count. Oh, really using the pillar there. Doing the last word.
What is the last word?
Jumping up and down on those pillars. And GG.
Yeah, but jumping up and down those pillars without getting hit is the last word.
Right.
And we really managed to win this, so we'll have a deciding game. And they both make compliments to each other.